So Disney has managed to buy many properties, franchises, and basically run them into the ground. So the question is, can the Predator be the victor in this battle? Well, I've been sitting on this one for a while, so here is my review finally for Predator Badlands. So in this story, our main character is a predator named Dek, and he's the runt of the litter. So he so desperately wants to prove to his clan that he's not weak, but he's also a worthy warrior. So what does he do? He wants to go kill the most unkillable creature on the most hostile planet. Let me repeat that. He wants to kill the most unkillable creature. So he crash lands onto that planet where everything wants to kill him, even the plants. The planet itself kind of reminded me of those videos that you see online about daily life in Australia. But Dek is not equipped or has the experience to deal with this planet. But what do you know? He finds the most unlikely friend. And this is where we meet Thea, a damaged Weyland-Yutani android. Where have we heard this name before? And that's where these two go on an unforgettable journey. Geez, where have I heard this before?
It's an untamed world full of surprises, and danger waits at every turn, where the forces of nature will test their ability to survive.
So this was a really weird movie for me to review because I saw this opening weekend and it took me this long to really think about how I felt about this movie. Because, well, I never really asked or needed another Predator movie because I was always pretty much satisfied with that classic Schwarzenegger film. And don't get me wrong, I did enjoy Predator 2 and also some moments of the movie Predators. But between the bad sequels or spin-offs, I kind of just learned to let this franchise go. But when Prey came out, I was like, this movie actually seems pretty cool, especially since the story went back to the basics. I never really had any interest of seeing the Predator being the hero type or anything, but I was kind of open to seeing like the point of view of the Predator, but more as a villain. Now, I do like the way Predator Badlands starts. We get to see the Predator on his home planet. We get to learn a little bit about their politics and their language. And their language is a cross between Ooga Booga and like Ewok. Now, as much as I thought the beginning of the movie was cool, it's also very heavily CGi'd. So this is where I'm going to start kind of nitpicking, but this is more of a me thing. So maybe it bothers you too, or maybe you just don't care. But, so when things are done practically, either with like the makeup work or just the special effects or locations, but then they decide to go over with CGI, my eyes really notice it. It really takes me out of the movie, and I really feel like it makes the practical thing look more like a CGI cartoon. So when the movie first starts, it's like a sci-fi action horror film, but when we meet up with Thea the android, it pretty much turns into a road trip buddy movie.
Ogres are like onions. They stink? Yes. No.
So I know for me, when everything looks heavily CGI'd, it kind of takes the element of danger out for me. And just like a Predator movie, it is very heavy with action and carnage, but the movie is still playing it safe because the carnage we are seeing in here is all CGI'd monsters and synthetic androids. So in one way you could say, hey, the movie's pretty smart because it's able to do so much with a PG-13 rating because you're not seeing any blood or any real carnage or anything, but it also kind of feels like a cheat. But don't forget, who owns this property now?
Alright, who's the asshole?
So I don't know, maybe for the last 10 years, give or take, Disney's been resurrecting old franchises and blowing their brains out in front of the audiences. And yeah, Disney is definitely not hiding this at all, and they have no shame, but they really, really want to make an Alien vs. Predator universe. I mean, come on, people, between Disney obliterating Star Wars and not to mention killing off a retired Indiana Jones, why wouldn't they want to put these two franchises together that they have under their own umbrella? I mean, really, why else would they want to put these two franchises together?
Merchandising. Merchandising? What's that? Merchandising.
Even though this film feels like so many other movies I've seen before, hell, even feels like an episode of Mandalorian, I actually do have some positives. One, I was never bored in this movie. I was actually pretty entertained. Also, this might be the best version of Weyland-Yutani as a corporation that I've actually seen in live action. So those are my two positives about the movie, and it looks like it's set up for a sequel possibly, but do I think they could really keep it up?
Certainly not.
I mean, since everything's under the Disney umbrella anyways, and the galaxy is so big, Why not have an Alien vs. Predator versus the Guardians of the Galaxy or even the Mandalorian crossover? It might sound silly, but it doesn't seem that far-fetched to me. My rating for Predator Badlands, well, like I said, I had a lot of things to nitpick about, but at the same time I was entertained. It's definitely worth the stream, and if you wanted to see it on the big screen, I would say, hey, check it out, with a discount ticket or something. Alright, Predator Badlands, did you see it? Did you like it? Did you think it was watered down? Or hell, did you think it was the best in the franchise? Let me know in the comments. And like I said, sorry this review took so long, but I really had to think about this movie because like I said, I had a lot of nitpicks, but I was also entertained, so it was very hard to review. So please don't forget to hit the like and follow button, and I'm Mike the Movie Misfit. I'll see you at the movies.
From Walt Disney Home Video. Left behind with family, friend, and far from their home. Now they're determined to find their way back. They're off on an adventure they'll never forget. It's an untamed world full of surprises, and danger waits at every turn, where the forces of nature will test their ability to survive. Critics agree. 2 thumbs up, say Siskel and Ebert. A masterpiece of family entertainment, says ABC TV. In the classic tradition of Walt Disney Entertainment coming this fall on video cassette.